Hello gorgeous peeps, I'm Chris from TechSpert and today we're going to be checking out the fresh new TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire. It's a limited edition value smartphone boasting exclusive Free Fire features. And this just happens to be a battle royale game just like PUBG, my absolute favourite. And hey, you're in for a treat kiddies, because you get to see your Uncle Spurt attempt to play Free Fire and basically have his entire arsehole region handed to him on a big shiny platter. Now here in Byyyyeeeee, the POVA 5 is an import job, so let's have a squint, see what it's all about, and a massive thanks to TECNO for sponsoring this video. Cheers! First of all, absolutely loving this funky box, although the fact that it's triangular is reminding me of Toblerone and making me hungry for chocolatey treats speckled with nougat. So first up, let's see what you actually get inside of this box. You've got yourself one TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire, a big old beefy 45 watt adapter, bit of USB-C cable action. You've got yourself some bundled headphones, and TECNO has kindly chucked in a condom case to keep your new POVA 5 Free Fire safe from harm. You've also got some Free Fire stickers which you can slap all over that condom case. Not sure what the duck jobby's all about, but I get the feeling I'm going to find out pretty soon. And as if that weren't already a rather pretty package, TECNO has also chucked in a Free Fire gift card which you can redeem on the official website. Get yourself some goodies, and by the way, don't even bother typing this number here in because it won't work. Clever arse. And that right there is everything you get slapped inside of the POVA 5 Free Fire box. So here we have the limited edition POVA 5, and it is an absolute beast at 6.78 inches. Quite the hand filler, that is for certain. And as you can see, it rocks that popular flat edge design. TECNO has gone for what it terms a 3D mecha design, which is very shiny, rather snazzy. It's certainly a unique styling that will get you more than a few glances if you whip it out down the local boozer. You can actually grab the POVA 5 in a couple of different colours. I'm a big fan of this here blue model, and I'm also a huge fan of how there's practically no camera bump on the back end of this thing. Gotta say, it's the first time in a long time I've had a phone with an almost completely flush rear surface. Now the software running here on the POVA 5 Free Fire edition is the rather friendly sounding HiOS, as you can see there, slapped on top of Android 13. I don't know how many years of support you're going to get in this POVA 5 Free Fire edition, but I wouldn't expect more than a couple of years worth of security updates. And as you can see, this limited edition smartphone boasts some Free Fire customization, starting with a bit of wallpaper action. This here is Kelly. Love that yellow shell suit. I used to have one of those back in the 90s. And you got a variety of others based on the different characters. So the dude with the Go Faster stripes in his hair is Hayato. Purple and green girl is Moko. And that sadly is where my knowledge runs dry. I've got no idea what this even is. Looks pretty angry. Probably because someone just squirted tomato ketchup all over him. And as you can see, you've got customized icons as well. And yes, you've even got yourself some official Free Fire ringtones. Oh yeah, this is my jam. Got some notification sounds as well.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable in Turkish.
Durdurulamıyor.
Unstoppable in Indonesian.
Unstoppable.
Ah, that's easy enough. Apparently I can speak Indonesian. I'll have to go there sometime. Oh wow, you got bloody loads of these things.
First blood. Bando ting.
Lots of sound effects as well. So if you're a fan, loads of stuff to get stuck into there. And it's also pleasing to see a whopping 256 gigs of storage packed inside of TECNO's POVA 5 Free Fire. That's more than you'll get in a £1,200 iPhone 14 Pro Max. And for your security needs, you've got a fingerprint sensor built into that edge-mounted power button. Pleasingly responsive, straight in there, and that's also backed up with a bit of face unlock. Now that display is an almighty 6.78 inch IPS panel, full HD plus resolution, 2460 by 1080, so even though it's a bit of a whopper, those visuals stay nice and crisp. On the maxed out brightness levels, I had no problem seeing what was going on outdoors, strong viewing angles and everything. Only a dinky wee selfie cam cutout as well, that doesn't really intrude on the action when you go full screen. And that refresh rate maxes out at 120Hz as well, great news for supported content. You've got yourself a pair of DTS stereo speakers that certainly pump out some powerful audio when you max out that volume, with full support for the likes of high-res audio. Now the TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire is powered by MediaTek's Helio G99, and certainly everyday running seems silky smooth. But of course it only seems right that we truly test out that performance with a hot bit of battle royale action. When you want to get gaming, you'll want to head into the game space with its suitably funky load up intro. And this doesn't just aggregate all of your games, it also adds in those Panther Engine smarts. You've got a bunch of useful tools in here, so for instance it can block notifications and reject calls, and let's face it, I'll need every advantage I can get. It can also boost the sound of footsteps so no sneaky wee gits creep up behind you. And it can also monitor the performance in the background to help keep the frame rate as stable as possible. Alright, so let's jump on into a game of Free Fire and see exactly how many seconds I can last. Alright, Geronimo! Ah! Oh my god, I killed somebody! Holy shit, I'm glad I got that on camera. Wow! 2 kills! I'm on a roll. Uh-oh, I can hear more footsteps. Uh-oh, there's somebody else. Oh god! Bloody hell. This is swiftly turning into a massacre. Tell you what, that footsteps cheat is definitely helping. Seriously, why is everyone running into my little hut? I just want some peace. Right, let's venture out. Uh-oh. Boom. Seriously, does everybody else just really suck at this game? I feel kind of conspicuous going for this box with a massive yellow laser spiffing out of it, but whatever. Oh god, there's somebody... Ah! Get out of it! Let's go for it. Oh, bum! Bloody second! I gave him second! I mean, frankly, either this phone has turned me into a Battle Royale superstar, or everyone else at this game is just utterly pants. Now, believe it or not, I did actually come first in another game on this thing as well, on a little bit of a roll here. I think, frankly, screw Genshin Impact, Free Fire is my new game from now on. And even over the course of the second game, that frame rate remained perfectly stable. The POVA 5 Free Fire boasts a massive vapor chamber and graphene heatsinks to keep the phone cool even when you're gaming for basically a full afternoon. And there is also a Z-axis linear motor packed inside of the POVA 5. This provides some serious rumble feedback when you're being blown to bits by prepubescent muppets. But there is no 5G support here, however, it does top off at 4G. And speaking of gaming all afternoon long, the TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire boasts a 6,000 mAh capacity cell. And that's absolutely freaking huge, so even if you're addicted to Free Fire, you can't get off the bloody thing, you'll be able to play for hours and hours before you'll finally need to charge this thing up again. And you got 45 watt fast charging support, so even though it's a ruddy massive battery, you can still get fully recharged in about an hour. And then last up here on the back end of the TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire, you've got a 50 megapixel primary camera sensor. And as you can see there, you've got face and eye recognition to help keep your subject sharply in focus. And the AI cam mode will tweak the settings on your behalf to suit whatever you're shooting. So for instance, this case we're in portrait mode. And this delivers a nice bit of bokeh action, helps your subject to stand out. And here's just a small selection of other photos that I snapped on the TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire in my 24 hours with the smartphone. If you like to shoot lots of horror movies, well, you can capture video at up to 2K resolution at 30 FPS. And again, here's a little bit of footage that I just shot using the POVA 5 in my own back garden. A couple of my little fuzzy friends. And of course you've got a front-facing selfie snapper as well if you're into a bit of the instas, things like that. Perhaps a little bit too much detail for this early in the morning, but there's a beauty mode if you really need it. And you can also capture 2K resolution video footage using that front-facing camera, so good news for your Skyping, your vlogging, whatever else. And there you have it, my lovelies. That in a delicious wee nutshell is the fresh new TECNO POVA 5 Free Fire Limited Edition. A massive thanks to TECNO again for sponsoring this video. It'd be great to hear what you think of the POVA 5 down in the comments below. Feel free to big up my absolutely awesome Battle Royale skills as well. For more on the latest and greatest tech, please do subscribe, ding that notifications bell, and have yourselves a ruddy wonderful rest of the week. Cheers everyone, love you!